Social Security, this is unbelievable. I have all the details and some new information that was just released right here in the video, so let's get right into it. First off, let me ask you this much. What if I told you that the average Social Security beneficiary could be getting an extra $182,370 throughout the course of their life? Does that catch anybody's attention? Because it certainly caught my attention, and that's exactly what I want to talk about with you right here in this video based on a new study that was just released. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side each and every day, watching all this new information hitting the wire, doing all the necessary research and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what is actually going on right now as things are changing rapidly and as we're getting new information literally every single day. I want to point all this out so you can see how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course anything out there right now you can possibly grab and or take advantage of as a low-income or fixed-income beneficiary. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and I'll be here for you every single day no matter what, as that's my dedication, that's my commitment, and that is my promise to you and everybody right here in the community. All right, thanks again. Let's get into it and talk about this massive number, $182,370. Really? How do I sign up and where do I get it from, right? Yeah, that's the question that we all want to know. However, I do want to talk about the details of this because this was just released in a new study, and when I saw the headlines on this thing, I could not click fast enough because honestly, I was thinking, what do you got to do to get that? And seriously, what does this mean for Social Security beneficiaries? Well, as I dug into it, honestly, there's some surprising numbers behind all of this, and I wanted to share it with you right here in this video. Now, to be totally clear, I am not saying that everybody can go out right now and get $182,000. I am not saying that at all. So again, I just want to make that very clear so that there's no confusion saying Matt said we can get $182,000. I'm not saying that. However, this study is actually pretty interesting, and I did want to share it with you right here in this video because it's actually pretty eye-opening, and that's what I wanted to go forward and share with you. All right, so let's talk through the details of this. So this study was released talking about all of the current Social Security beneficiaries as of right now and future generations to start collecting Social Security benefits. So as of right now, as I've talked about so many times in previous videos, there's about 70 million beneficiaries receiving benefits out of the Social Security Administration. Now again, obviously give or take a little bit, but rounding to about 70 million people across the board receiving benefits. It's a lot of people receiving benefits. So they're talking about all current beneficiaries and then of course future beneficiaries who may not be receiving benefits yet, but will be at some point in their lifetime, provided that Social Security is still, alive and well and benefits like that. But again, we can talk about all that in a separate video. However, here's what they came out with. They found that the average beneficiary right now should actually be waiting to start collecting benefits or file to receive benefits at the age of 70. However, here's what the statistics are showing. The average American out there, 2/3 of the population claims benefits prior to full retirement age. Only 10% of the population waits until the age 70. Now again, there's nothing wrong with claiming benefits early. If you're somebody that claims benefits early at the age of 62, 63, whatever it happens to be prior to your full retirement age, that's totally fine. There's no problem with that at all. But this is what they're highlighting in this study, and that's what I'm translating to you right here in this video. But basically what they're showing is that roughly 2/3 of the population claims their benefit early prior to their full retirement age. Another portion of the beneficiaries claim their benefit at full retirement age, and only about 10% of the people wait until the age of 70. Now remember, you can claim your benefits as early as the age of 62, and then you can wait all the way out until the age of 70. Now really, there's benefit to waiting out until the age of 70, but beyond the age of 70, there's not really any benefit to waiting to claim your benefits after that because they don't continue to increase after that, right? But between the ages of 62 and 70, they continue to increase every single year and every single month because there are increases, especially after your full retirement age, which again, we can cover all of that in a separate video, and I do have other dedicated videos here on the channel talking about that as well. However, what they found is that if everybody, so every current Social Security beneficiary right now, so anybody receiving benefits right now of roughly the 70 million people, if everybody would wait until the age of 70, now again, I'm just kind of showing you the details of this report. I'm not saying it's good or bad if somebody has claimed benefits early or not. I'm just simply telling you, these are the details of the report. However, here's what they found, that if everybody that's currently receiving Social Security benefits, if they would have waited until the age of 70, benefits on average would be, throughout the course of your life, claiming benefits at age 70 through the rest of your life, would be $182,370 more. It's a lot of money, right? Almost 200 grand more for somebody that waited until the age of 70 and claimed those benefits through the course of their life versus claiming benefits at full retirement age or possibly even early. So again, what they also said in this study is that they were going on to say that 90% of the population should actually be waiting until the age of 70. Now again, I don't know if I totally agree with that because that's not the answer for everybody. Now they said 90% of people should be waiting. I don't know about that. That's a lot of people. So 9 out of every 10 people should be waiting until the age of 70. I don't know about that one, okay? Now, again, that's just my honest opinion on that. Again, maybe some people would benefit by waiting until 70, but I do also agree that there are a lot of people out there who are, 62 or older and who need to claim benefits because maybe a variety of other issues. Maybe for some reason you can't work at the capacity that you once did, or, maybe you're kind of being forced out of the workforce, or different reasons. There's a lot of different reasons, health concerns, health issues within the family or with a spouse. There's so many different reasons why somebody might want to start claiming benefits earlier than the age of 70. So I'm not saying that that's the solution for everybody. I would say maybe that's the solution for maybe 20, 25, 30% of the people. So I'm not saying that 90% is, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but again, this is just what they were talking about in the study. But that's what they're showing here is that the average beneficiary, technically, if they waited until 70, their benefits would be $182,000 more through the course of their life. It's a lot of money, right? But again, it's just not feasible for a lot of people. However, I want to talk about a little bit more of the details of this report because at the same time, as much as cool as it sounds, here's a couple of the things that I want to share with you as well, because it would actually spell, kind of major disaster for the Social Security program. Here's what they found, is that if all beneficiaries, as in the 70 plus million people, or roughly the 70 million people who currently receive benefits right now, if everybody waited until the age of 70, it would actually cost Social Security an extra $3.4 trillion. Well, Social Security doesn't have that much money. So Social Security would be completely empty, as in the trust funds, if that were the case. Now, they also found that if all of the future generations who have not claimed benefits yet, if they also waited until the age of 70, it would also add an additional $3 trillion on top of that. So in total, it'd be like an extra $6.4 trillion out of Social Security. Well, guess what? They don't have that much money, and they're not likely going to have that much money going forward as well, because we know that the trust fund continues to deplete, right? We know that the trust fund is depleting very slowly, as in more money is going out than what money is actually coming in. The analogy that I've used previously in other videos is like a bathtub, right? So you got the drain at the bottom of the bathtub, and you've got the faucet pouring in full blast from the top, right? So you got the faucet pouring in, that is money coming into the Social Security Trust Fund through payroll taxes, and then you've got the drain down at the bottom going out, as in money being distributed to fixed income beneficiaries from Social Security benefits. In this case, let me just give you the analogy really quickly. The drain on the bottom of the tub is, say, a 3-inch drain. Meanwhile, the spout coming in is a 2.5-inch spout. So you got 2.5-inch spout draining or pouring into the tub, and you got 3-inch drain going out. In other words, it's draining slowly, right? That's kind of the analogy that I've used previously in another video, which is money's still pouring in, but money is also pouring out faster than it's pouring in, right? Because of virtually less people in the workforce, less Social Security taxes being collected, more people claiming benefits because they've worked for them and they've spent their whole life paying into Social Security, so why not claim them when you have them available to you? Again, that's the situation, and that's why we have this insolvency issue at some point in about 12 or so years from right now, and that's a major issue that Congress has on their plate, and they got to find a solution for it. So anyway, I thought this report was super interesting. When I saw the headlines on that thing, I thought, ooh, what does this mean, and how do I get some, right? Well, unfortunately, we can't really just necessarily get some, but necessarily if people were to wait, if fixed income beneficiaries waited until the age of 72, this is what they're suggesting with this report. So, I don't know. Or did I say 72? I meant to say 70. Sorry about that. I meant to say age 70. So anyway, Yeah, interesting report. Wanted to share with you here in this video. And again, like I said earlier, I'm not saying that we can run out today and get a $182,000 check. I'm not saying that at all. But this is what the report was showing, and I thought it was super interesting, and I wanted to share with you here in this video because anytime that I come across information like this, talking about Social Security, whether it's retirement or SSDI or survivors or SSI, VA, RRB, low income, fixed income, seniors, older adults, of course, I want to bring that information to you just to let you know what's circling around out there and what you can actually see with all these reports and studies that are going on. Believe it or not, there's a lot of studies that are happening about Social Security, and this is just another one that I thought was very interesting that I wanted to bring to your attention. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this a little bit. I thought it was very fascinating and very interesting. So if you haven't done so, please make sure to subscribe down below. It's totally free to do so. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you again later.